Which uncomplicated yet highly efficient life hack surprises you that it isn't more widely known?
Removed.
You can bypass a lot of paywalls on mobile websites by simply switching to reader mode before the page finishes loading. Old toothbrushes are the best tools for cleaning small and difficult to access areas.
Using a hairdryer to remove stubborn stickers and labels.
Put your keys on top of the thing you need to remember to bring with you in the morning. Edit. Some of you read this as a way to remember your keys or not lose your keys. Sure, I suppose, but I use it as a way to remember the thing, since I'll always remember my keys.
If you exchange holiday or birthday gifts with your loved ones, keep a list on your phone throughout the year of ideas of what to give and when the time comes to. By gifts, you'll have almost everything prepared.
Remove.
Different colored nail polish on various keys that look the same saves so much time.
You can put almost any raw vegetable into a smoothie, and as long as there's enough sweet fruit in there, 2 apples, bananas, pineapple, oranges, whatever, it will taste good. You don't even need a recipe. Just throw a bunch of healthy stuff in the blender and hit the button. You can get way weirder with it than you'd expect and still not mess it up. They're expensive at restaurants, but cheap and ridiculously easy at home. I'm 40 years late on this trend because I didn't discover how shockingly simple it was until about a week ago. Edit. Thanks for all the smoothie tips, everybody. I've learned a lot.
If you're ever learning something, whether at a work meeting or class or from a YouTube video, have a notebook where you take 30 to 60 seconds to jot down a summary in your own words. Write when you finish, not detailed notes which you can take while the class meeting is going if you need to, but the equivalent of a TV guide blurb summarizing what you learned. Not only will rewording, summarizing help you retain whatever you learned, but over the years you'll have your own personal book of knowledge to reference as a jumping off point for learning more.
Removed.
When navigating a crowded place with people going every which way, focus your gaze upon the spot you're walking towards. We look at each other's eyes when trying to avoid bumping into each other, and maintaining your gaze on the spot you're headed allows people to subconsciously see how to avoid you and will adjust their path accordingly. You won't have any more of those awkward encounters where you're looking at another person and you both keep trying to turn the same direction. I read this trick on here years ago and use it all the time in stores, the mall, etc. And it really does work. Maybe it's because I look like a psychopath and people are trying to avoid me altogether. But either way it works.
Using a damp cloth or sponge to steam clean your microwave. Grandma taught me this one. You don't have to answer the door just because someone rings the bell.
Using a piece of bread to pick up tiny pieces of glass on the floor, highly efficient.